It is good. It is good. Words that God said just before evening, last evening. And now God has blessed us with another new day. You can see the sun is streaming through the windows. There is no snow on the ground like it was on yesterday. It's just beautiful and wet, but it is another new day. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain Cash. And I just felt like just being in a new place this morning, another room in the house. And I welcome you into my space. And so let's just pick up our Bibles and pivot to the 11th chapter of John, the plot to kill Jesus, verses 45 through, 57. 45 through 57. So please join me, the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain Cash, a young lady who is just grateful, thankful, and just so glad to be in this space at such a time as this generation. So let's see what Brother John has to say to us this morning for our instructions for such a time as this. That is chapter 11, verses 45 through 57. The plot to kill Jesus. Therefore, many of the Jews who had come to visit Mary and had seen what Jesus did put their faith in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees and told them that what Jesus had done. Then the chief priests and the Pharisees called a meeting of the Sanhedrin. "What are we accomplishing?" they asked. "Here is this man performing many miraculous signs, and if we let him go on like this, everyone will believe in him, and then the Romans will come and take away both our place and our nation." Then one of them named Saphias, who was high priest that year, spoke up. "You know nothing at all. You do not realize that it is better for you that one man die for the people than that the whole nation perish?" He did not say this on his own, but as high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus would die for the Jewish nation, and not only for that nation, but also for the scattered children of God, to bring them together and make them one. So from that day on, they plotted to take his life. Therefore, Jesus no longer moved about publicly among the Jews. Instead, he withdrew to a region near the desert, to a village called Ephraim, where he stayed with his disciples. When it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, many went up from the country to Jerusalem for their ceremonial cleaning before the Passover. They kept looking for Jesus, and as they stood in the temple area, they asked one another, "What do you think? What do you think? Isn't he coming to the feast at all?" But the chief priests and Pharisees had given orders that if anyone found out where Jesus was, he should report it so that they might arrest him. What do you think? What do you think? That is what, those are the words that I will keep embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long, not only today, but this generation. for such a time as this. Laverne, along with the God who is in you, what do you think? Do not allow anyone to steal, compromise, replace your thoughts, which have a foundation of truth, a foundation that is truth. What do you think? It is so easy to be led astray, to listen to others, to be compromised. Do not allow anyone to illegitimize your thoughts, your thinking, your truth. At such a time as this, where God has placed you, so that, yes, just before evening, I will, you will hear God say, it is good, it is good. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain, Cash. What do you think? And what are your thoughts? Where do your thoughts come from? What is the basis of your thoughts? So God has given us a beautiful new day. So this lady there's no snow out. So this lady is just going to get on up. I got my game plan. And I'm just going to go on out and follow who? Jesus.